Hi, Dr. Dan here, and I guide students to be smart about higher education and live a life that matters. This is the first of a 5-part series of videos where we're going to talk about getting ahead and taking the steps necessary to be smart about your higher education. So the first step that we're going to cover in this Wisdom for the Week video is about where are you? Where are you in your life? So your smartphone has this GPS system that it locates where you're at when you ask directions because it's got to know the starting point. Likewise with all of us, we have to know where we're at right at the time in order to get to where we want to go eventually. So that would involve, say, doing some hard work, although this first step is pretty easy. But as we get along here, it's going to take some steps to just sit down, think about what you're doing, and go that way. But if you want to get any kind of significance in life, you're going to have to assess where you're at. And it's not popular, it's not necessarily easy, but it's something that will pay long-term dividends. And then once you get the habit of doing it, it's really not that hard. So first off, I want to cover self-deception. So if you're not real with yourself, this is the time to get real. It's not how you should be or how you want to be. This is how you are right now. So that's the only way to get this location right now. Where are you right now? For example, people that sometimes say, if I stop smoking, I'm going to gain weight. Well, that's not getting real because you don't gain weight when you stop smoking. You start getting fidgety, some people, and you have to replace something with that habit of doing something with your hands, and a lot of people replace that with eating more. So, got to get real. If I quit smoking, I'm going to get really nervous, really anxious, and really fidgety. So I have to find something to substitute in for that fidgetiness. Another one would be people, as soon as they introduce themselves, they come up to you and they say, "Oh, I'm really terrible with names, so just please forgive me because I'm going to forget it." Well, you might as well just say, "I don't really give a crap about your name, so I'm not going to take any steps to try to remember it." And so that's the way it is. Well, you don't say that naturally, but there's steps that you can take. When I worked with delinquent teenage boys, on the weekends, we would do some weekend trips that come in. The first thing we had to do was circle up, and everybody had to memorize everybody else's name. Now, if they can do it with learning disabled problems and ADHD and all these other kind of things on medications, so can you. You can do this. There's some steps you can take, but that's another video we can cover. So after starting college, you might say, well, I'll just figure it out when I get there, or before you start college, and after you're in college. And well, I'll be figuring it out. Well, at $40,000-$50,000 a year, depending on what college you're going to, that's an expensive time to try to figure out what you're doing. So we want to avoid that kind of stuff. So we're eliminating the self-deception, and we're describing things accurately, and that's how we get around this self-deception. I also want you to get rid of the negative self-talk, and that's going, "I'm never good enough," or if you do something stupid, you call yourself stupid. There's a big difference. We all do stupid stuff. I got a lot of stupid stuff that I could say that I've done, but I'm not stupid, and neither are you. And I don't care if anybody's told you that. I don't care if loved ones have told you that you're stupid. It's just not true. I've worked with thousands of teenagers. Trust me, you have a gift, you have a talent, you have a skill. It might be buried deep down within you. It might have been pounded down and hammered down and squelched numerous times, but it's there, and you can dig it up and find it. So nobody is stupid. We do stupid stuff, but we're not stupid. So the words that we say are powerful. So with your words, keep it honest and positive. So here's 6 things that you can look at in your life to give you an accurate self-assessment of where you are. So the first thing would be physical. So that's just some basic stuff. Are you happy with your weight? Are you a few pounds overweight, a few pounds underweight? What's your fitness level? You got blood pressure issues? Do you feel sluggish? Just basic stuff like that. Real simple. Keep that simple. The next factor would be what's your emotional makeup like? Are you happy, sad? Are you anxious? Are you nervous all the time? Just make an honest assessment. Say, yeah, I'm nervous. half the time I don't sleep well at night. I have insomnia. So those will all be emotional challenges that you're facing at this time, right now. Not the way you want to be, not the way you have been, but how are you feeling right now? The next one would be relationally. How are you doing with relationships? Are you in good relationship with a good close friend or friends? Are you in a good circle of friends that influence you in a proper way, not in a negative way? Are you in a good relationship with your parents, with your loved ones? Are you married? Are you dating? Those kind of things. Just look at that situation and see where you're at. The next one would be, how are you mentally or intellectually? How your grades going? How's your academics? Are you challenged with the coursework that you're taking? Or are you too challenged and overloaded in your coursework? The next one will be your spiritual outlook. What's meaningful for you? What's your purpose? Why are you on this floating celestial satellite going around the sun? Is there a reason why you feel that you're here? And the things that you're pursuing, is that what's important to you? What's significant? Are you involved in any kind of transcendent cause? And finally, financially, where are you at? Look at your checkbook. Where you spend your money is what's important to you. So that doesn't lie. So where your dollars are going, that's what's important to you. You can have a pie in the sky, but that's what reality is. So in summary, this self-assessment is something that's just necessary. Don't make it a major production. Just start it. You've got to start somewhere. So this is your good start. This is your GPS. You're getting your coordinates so that you can figure out where you want to go, where you can go from this point. And so get that self-assessment simple. Keep it simple. Be honest. Got to be real. It's a journey to a better life. You're going to be doing it. Once you get used to it, you do it. It's like a rinse, wash, and repeat. So it's a thing where you can see your progress. And if you're logging this progress that you're making, it's going to shift your thinking. And you're going to start looking at things and say, okay, I accomplished that. And trust me, we forget half the stuff that we've accomplished. So you can get some encouragement about what you're doing. And if there's things that you're not doing so well, you at least know, hey, these are areas I need improvement. And once you can identify the monster, the dragon in your life, now you can start taking steps to improve it. So there's a motivational speaker named Les Brown, and he has a quote. He says, live full, die empty. What we're trying to do is I'm encouraging you. You can do this. You can be smart about your higher education. You can live a life that matters. But you want to take steps, and you can become that person that you are utilizing your gifts, you're fulfilling what you're doing, and you're fulfilling your education, and it just spills over to your job, spills over to the rest of your life. So hope that helped. If this is something you think that would benefit other people, share it, like it, send it off to them, and please do give me your comments on what you thought about this. And where are you in life? I really want to know. Where are you at? And I try to answer give comments on all the comments. I can't necessarily get to all of them, but I try to get back to you and give you some feedback on this. So let's go on this journey. Let's start this journey. And so this is Dr. Dan saying to you, know where you're going with your life. Become the person you were destined to be, and make a difference in the world.